here again. And I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for tuning in with us here in Flourish during the summer season. I hope you've enjoyed the YouTube videos that we posted for you. If you missed any of those encouragements, you can check them out on our YouTube channel, our Flourish YouTube channel. They're posted right there for you to watch whenever you'd like. Maybe you want to revisit one of the encouragements that you watched as it resonated with you. I hope that in some way God spoke to you through one of our videos this season. I'm here in beautiful Indian Shores, Florida. I'm finishing up a family vacation. But I wanted to jump on and just share one more encouragement with you as we are about to enter into a new season. You know, I don't know about you, but in summer, I do take the time to slow down a little bit, relax, spend time with my kids and my family, get away for a vacation. I hope you've had a chance to do that too, and just recharge my batteries a little bit. But I kind of start to feel right now, as we're inching up on fall, this transition going on in my heart. And I always want to set myself up and my family up for success in a new season. And so that's what I'm kind of praying through and thinking through right now. What does that look like? What does it look like to set myself up for success in the fall? And I really wanted to think through how I could encourage you to make this next season great for yourselves and your family. You know, I was thinking about someone who had a great perspective in the middle of what was actually a really tumultuous season in his life. But it's a perspective that we all need to have in all seasons as we transition through life, and that's Job's perspective. In Job chapter 9, verses 4 through 10, Job shares his perspective on the bigness and greatness of God. That was his focus in the middle of his tough season. But in all seasons, like I said, that needs to be our focus: how big, how great God is, and how possible all things are through him. It says, God is wise in heart and mighty in strength. Who has ever defied or challenged him and remained unharmed? It is God who removes the mountains, and they don't know it. When he overturns them in his anger, who shakes the earth out of its place and its pillars tremble, who commands the sun and it does not shine, who seals up the stars from view, who alone stretches out the heavens and tramples down the waves of the sea, who made the constellations and the vast starry spaces of the south, who does great things beyond understanding, unfathomable, yes, marvelous, and wondrous things without number. What marvelous, wondrous things are you believing God for in your life? What marvelous, wondrous things do you need God to do for you and for your family in this next season? There are 4 ways that we can refocus and dig in and set ourselves up for success in this next season. The first is to get involved in our 21 days of prayer church-wide. We are going to be launching into 21 days of prayer in August. For me personally, I make this 21 days of prayer and fasting. I always like to incorporate some element of fasting because I feel like it really helps me to be more intentional and just really focus in a very intentional way. So I encourage you to be on the lookout for those dates. We're going to be announcing them as a church really soon. We'll also post them here on our Facebook page. I'll email them out too. We want to make sure that everyone is aware of when those 21 days of prayer are starting, because it's one of the most powerful ways that we can set ourselves up for success in this next year and to really focus on the bigness and greatness of God and entrust to him those things that are on our hearts for this next season. So I encourage you right now, in the in-between, start making your list. What are those things that you're believing God for and that you want to pray through during those days? Secondly, I encourage you to pray about what your next steps would be as far as church life goes. We have so many opportunities to serve in our weekend services, to go through Discovery. If you haven't gone through Discovery, I really encourage you to do that. That's your first step. And then I encourage you to think through serving on a team, whether that's present, attending in person at church, or serving through our online campus. We do have opportunities there as well if you're one of our virtual moms and you've been attending our online campus. So there's opportunities for everyone. But I really encourage you to pray through, what are my next steps? Maybe it's life leadership. Go online and research all the opportunities we have through life leadership to grow in your leadership capacity. There's just so many great opportunities out there. So pray through, what are your next steps in church life? Thirdly, I encourage you to commit to joining us for Flourish in this next season. We're going to be launching our fall season at the beginning of September. We're praying through right now as a leadership team what that's going to look like, but believing that we will be able to be in person back in Discovery on Wednesday mornings, possibly adding in a night element there, really just feeling that out. We would love to have childcare available, so pray with us that God would provide the hands we need to love on our kiddos, but we really want to get back together as a whole group in person with childcare so that you all can have some time to just take a breather, be refreshed, and grow in your relationship with God and with one another. So we will have more information coming up. We'll also be doing virtual groups as well. So we're not going to totally drop that element because I feel like God has really used our virtual groups to just build even deeper relationships and create opportunities for those of you who maybe work through the day and feel like it's just way more manageable to jump on at 8:30 virtually rather than have to arrive somewhere after a long work day. So we're gonna have something for everyone. There will be a lot of information coming out soon about our next season. Fit Flourish will launch again with a great fitness challenge for you. We'll also be launching Bible studies, hoping for a daytime and nighttime option as well again. Because once again, we felt like, man, what a great opportunity to reach those of you who may prefer an afternoon nap time Bible study or a post-work time or just late night Bible study, depending on what works best for your schedule. So more information coming up about that. Stay tuned, but I really would love for you when those dates come out, mark your calendars and prioritize your time with other Flourish moms, as it's such a great opportunity to grow in your walk with God and with one another. And then fourthly, I encourage you to pray through another life group you may join as a couple if you are married. Find something you can do together with your husband, or maybe it's a family life group where you can all go together to meet up with other families. Maybe it's going ahead and submitting a form for care and support. Maybe you need some counseling as far as your marriage is concerned, or you personally growing in your soul life, developing a healthy soul life. Maybe you need counseling as far as finances are concerned. We have so many resources out there as a church, and we would love to help you grow and succeed in this next season, flourish in every area of life. So I encourage you again, pray through what are some opportunities I need to take, some steps I need to take as a family, in my marriage. Let's just really refocus holistically in this next season and really ask God, what do I need to do to make this season great? So I hope that you will join in with us for sure here in Flourish. Our growth group leaders would love to meet you, especially if you're a new mom, or reconnect with you if you've been a part of Flourish this past season. We hope that you'll continue to join us for all that lies ahead, but wanted to tell you how much we love you, that we are here for you. If you are in need of anything, reach out to your growth group leaders, reach out to your mentor moms during this in-between time. They would love to pray with you, encourage you, help you with resources you might need to continue to move forward in life and flourish in every way. Have an amazing in-between here as you dig into the things of God, and we cannot wait to see you and regroup here in a couple of weeks. Hard to believe September's only a couple of weeks away. We love you. You guys be blessed.